So, as you can imagine, it would have been pretty awkward walking into that place and recording people, especially seeing how it's not legal to be recording anyone without their permission. So, yeah, you just see that in videos, and you're like, uh, they're looking at you, and they definitely have the idea that you're just getting them on camera. Anyway, I've stopped at the gas station. I got myself some water. Picked up a sweet backpack, actually, for $1. I didn't have this when I was leaving, and I do now. That's right. It holds my water. I'll get you a good look at that now. And I got my notes in there. But this stuff is just so good. It just tastes amazing. And a good look at my grip. Yeah, I got that at Theory. It's a Polar. I guess they're a new company. I got this board a while ago, along with my shoes. I got these at the same time, but these, like I said, were all gray, and they were completely gray. And this is what I've done with permanent markers. The only thing actually that was a different color was the gold, not on the shoe, but just on this label. So I matched it. I tried to. And the red. The label was red. Otherwise, the entire shoe was gray. The eyelet was gold. And the laces were black. So, yeah. I figured that being a vegan blog, it would be kind of cool to use vegan as an acronym. So today, V stands for values, and what I appreciate. I definitely value clean water. It's something that is really kind of hard to find, and it's expensive. Unfortunately, if you want alkaline water, you have to pay a lot for a filter to be put in your house. Otherwise, if you have a Brita filter or whatever, I mean, it's probably just taking certain things out. But, correct me if I'm wrong, but, spending that kind of money on a Brita filter, to me anyway, probably doesn't make the water alkaline. It just might take certain things out. But that is for another day, my friends. And yes, I'm walking through a graveyard, but it's pretty scenic, and it's quiet. Nobody's here. Actually, there's a lot of people here. But yeah, I'm gonna put that backpack on. But values, honestly, it's craftsmanship and the time that people put into the things that they do. My shoes, for example, and really seeing where it comes from is important, because a lot of the clothes that we wear comes from people that we might not even see. They're in Pakistan, or some little Thai kid is just putting your stuff together faster than you can ever imagine. You ever watch one of those God level videos? People are like packing stuff into a container like robots. It's crazy. It's like amazing how fast these people work for like nothing. But yeah, values. Definitely value life, because yeah, they all in the ground, man. They in the ground. So I'm just happy I'm here, just walking on my feet. But yeah, as a vegan, I value all the greens that I can see. I know that they take in the carbon dioxide that I probably shouldn't be breathing. I guess there's a certain level of carbon dioxide that actually helps preserve your body, and that's why breathing techniques, there's a certain sequence where you hold it in for you breathe for 12 seconds, you hold it overall for 48, and you breathe out for a certain amount of time. But that helps keep your body alkaline by releasing a lot of toxins, and keeps us away from disease and illness. But like I said, greens. I mean, I could be a vegan and still drink like Mountain Dew and eat fake bacon and just tons of greasy food just because it wasn't an animal. But that's not me. I'm a health freak, so I keep up on almost everything. I'm trying to change, you know, isn't everybody? For some reason, it's inevitable. Change is inevitable. But that discipline is definitely another value, something that a lot of people don't recognize, especially when that discipline is not important to them. I'm disciplined in a way that I know what to say to people, you know. I don't just blurt out words and people are like, oh man, really, is that what you're trying to get across to me? I mean, you gotta be careful, and that takes discipline. E today. E is something else. I will think about that. For now, we are gonna bomb this hill. Well, I'm getting there. You'll see. I got a whole list of things, but I'm going to the park. So I'll take out some notes, figure out what E stands for today. It is a mysterious letter today. E. I don't know. Look at that Corvette. Oof. Yes. Wheels. One of my passions is wheels. Innovation. Advancement. Engineering. There we go. E today stands for engineering. And watch this. One sleek move across the street. And I'm in the grass! Yo, there's all those people at the pool over there. Probably thought I was some kind of wacko kid. I'll be honest, if I had these wheels for longer, I just got like a few days in skate time, which means I haven't actually skated them. But they probably think I'm a crazy guy. I don't know how that would have worked out. I rather would have not got hurt. So, yeah. Note to skaters. Jump off, preferably, before you get to 20 miles an hour. Because that's usually when you get screwed up. Trust me, I've been screwed up. So, today we're not actually going to the pool. It'd be wonderful if it was empty. It'd be sick, and you know it. But I am going through the park and trying not to catch any innocent little people because I don't have their consent. So, yeah. Look at that. That's an amazing car too, Chevy Lumina. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Anyway, back to engineering. Certainly something that I've been interested in a long time. It changes things. Engineering changes the way that we move. Changes the way that we see things. You know? Sometimes it just doesn't even get taken into consideration. It changes our everyday life. We would be completely different. We would probably take a different form. Not completely, but our minds, they change. I guess after sitting in front of a computer monitor for 8 hours, your brain starts to function in a different way. That's not cool. So I try to keep engineering to sort of a primitive level. Not too primitive, but what can I say? I mean, I live here where there's so much technology and so much advancement. Like, I'm at the forefront and I'll hear about almost anything that comes up. So like I said, it's inevitable that things are going to change when I'm subject to something like this. But here we are at the water. What a beautiful sight. What a beautiful thing. Just so serene. Nobody's here. It's just me. You know, everybody's at the park. And I'm just going to enjoy this. So moving on to G. Well, give me a minute. And I'll tell you what today has to offer for the letter G. Maybe just enjoy this scenery for a minute as I take out my notes. This is like some kind of documentary or something. That's amazing. Look at this tiny little phone capturing all this imaging. It's just amazing. So, I got all these notes. Some of them are about like electricity, some of them are about like music I like to listen to, some of them are about cars, which I'm crazy for. And yeah, talking about engineering, I would go into cars, but I think that's another day. Honestly, I think that is another day. So, what do we have? Sky. I thought it was going to be cloudy today, but it's actually really nice. In fact, it's really, really warm. It's gotten to that point where it's like humid. It was dry, and I was like getting sunburned. When you say that you're not going to get it, and then 2 days later, somebody's like, doesn't that hurt? And you're like, no. You know it does. It hurts like hell. When you first get it, you're like, yeah, it's not bad. But, did you see that dragonfly? Did you see that dragonfly? Are you seeing that? So, today, we're going to be talking about, I guess, goodness, honestly, because this is an introduction, and I want everybody to know that's what life's about, because life is good. I mean, to really take in everything that life has to offer, you have to be good, you know? I mean, that's the way karma works. You just gotta be good. So I'm gonna put those notes back now that I have that, and we're gonna start walking again. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Looks like I'm gonna have to pause this video again.